In this video, we're going to be going over not what I think, but what I know is the most important marketing software for entrepreneurs, brand owners, business owners in 2019. So if you're new to this channel, my name is Bobby, aka the Influencer CEO, and I recently made a video about Instagram automation. And since then, a lot has changed and there is a clear-cut winner to what is the best Instagram automation software. But before we get into that, make sure you're like and subscribe to the fastest growing channel for entrepreneurs. We post videos every single day. Monday we have motivation videos, then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday we have Instagram automation and social media automation videos, super cool stuff. Then Friday, Saturday we have general Instagram growth video. So make sure you're liked and subscribed. You're not going to want to miss it. In this video, we're going over Instagram automation, and it's going to be a multi-part series where this video, we're going to start from the beginning. And then in the next episode, the next video, we're going to teach you more intricate stuff of how to use Instagram automation software. And then Friday, Saturdays, we're going to go into more general stuff because not only do I do Instagram automation, but I own one of the biggest growth hacking Instagram growth agencies out here in Hollywood. So I do both sides of the spectrum. So make sure you're liked and subscribed. So let's get right into this. What is Instagram automation? A lot of people don't know. So let's get right into it. What is Instagram automation? So Instagram automation software, Instagram bot, whatever you want to call it, it's essentially a program that acts on your behalf. So for example, what are some things that you can do with your Instagram account right now? You can like, comment, follow, post, DM. Now, using Instagram automation, we're essentially going to be doing all of those things, but automatically. It's controlled by, certain sets of variables and times and things like that. And I know it sounds complicated, but just think about Instagram automation as a program that does all the things that you can do on Instagram, but automated, autopilot, 24/7 to the parameters or whatever you want to set to it. And now, why is this so convenient? Why is this so groundbreaking? Because Instagram, as we all know, is one of the most powerful platforms. It's growing. It's the only thing that comes even close to Facebook in terms of size. And it hasn't even hit the tip of the iceberg in terms of sales, making money off of it. People are really just getting into it, even though it seems everybody has it. So with Instagram automation, we're going to be able to do the things that we simply don't have the time to do during the day. So for example, if you want to grow your Instagram account, what would you do? You'd pull out your phone. Let's say that we are a makeup artist and we would go and we would like, comment, follow all of these makeup artists 24/7 every single day. Well, now we're going to be able to use this software to do all of those things for you automatically. This is a huge time saver for tons of brands. There's so many strategies that you could use with Instagram automation to make money with, grow your Instagram account with, network with. The possibilities are endless, but we're not going to get into all of that in that video. We're just going to be talking about what is Instagram automation, what's the best software, and how do we get this thing started as soon as possible so we can start playing around with it and messing around with it. Okay, so we just went over what is Instagram automation. So remember, Instagram automation is essentially a program that does what you tell it to do with your Instagram account. So for example, you're gonna tell this program to do something like the photos of DJs, comment on Kim Kardashian's photos. Whatever you can do on Instagram, we're gonna be able to tell this program to do it on our behalf, so we don't have to be on Instagram all day burning our eyeballs staring at models and thongs and stuff like that, right? So it's a really powerful program. So now, what is the best program for 2019 for me as an entrepreneur, as an up-and-coming influencer, celebrity, or anybody that wants to get into it? So the software and program that I recommend is called Jarvee, Jarvee, and we're gonna leave a link to that below for a free 7-day trial for anybody who wants to try it. No, I am not affiliated with Jarvee. This is just a program that I myself use for my Instagram agency, and a lot of people highly recommend this program. So we're gonna be going over what is Jarvee, right? What is Jarvee exactly? And what separates it from other Instagram automation bots? And where do I even get it? And how do I even set it up? So what are some of the things that people actually use social media automation for? Well, a couple of things. Some of the most popular are growing your Instagram account. People use social media automation to essentially go viral and explode their Instagram account. I've seen people grow Instagram accounts with social media automation from 1,000 to 100,000 followers to even more than that. Some of the most popular Instagrammers use social media automation. Some of the other things people use social media automation for is networking. If you can automate your Instagram DMs, send DMs to targeted people, gather leads from that, that's an incredibly cool thing. Another thing people use social media automation for is building their community, using social media automation to engage with their own followers, to stay connected, to kind of create bonds with their followers. All of these things and so much more. So you can see there's tons of purposes for this, and it is incredibly powerful. All right, so here we are inside of Jarvee. We're gonna take a quick peek at Jarvee, and then I'm gonna compare it to another Instagram bot so we can see why I consider Jarvee to be the best Instagram automation software of 2019, the most advanced. And when it comes to Instagram automation, this is something you don't want to compromise with something that is cheaper or something that is less quality. You just want to go straight to Jarvee. Don't mess around with any other social media automation software. Trust me from somebody that has tried them all. So this is Jarvee. This is a quick look inside of the program. Let's just take a look at this test account that I've created, and let's just take a quick look at some of the features that Jarvee has. So with this, we can automate our Instagram account to follow, unfollow, like, comment, contact, direct message, view stories, save posts, like comments, view Instagram videos, mute users. We can even browse the web so that Instagram doesn't catch on that we are using automation. So it is a really complex, advanced bot. You can do anything that you imagine with your Instagram account. Now for reference, here's what most other Instagram bots look like. This is one called Instazood. It's one of the cheaper Instagram bots out there. And you could kind of see that it allows you to follow, unfollow, like, comment, which most Instagram bots let you do, but it doesn't let you get specific. And when it comes to Instagram automation, being specific is what is really important. So for example, these bots don't really let you control anything. So when it comes to Jarvee, you can tell Jarvee, I want to follow 5 to 10 people every 30 minutes with 30 seconds in between. And with this one, you can just kind of follow people fast, slow, or whatever. Well, that's actually a problem because it's just supposed to, these whole automation and programs are acting like it's actually us doing it. So no human just goes fast, slow, or medium on Instagram. We have variables. So for example, you don't get on Instagram every day and follow 500 people every 10 minutes or something crazy like that. No, you follow 500 people a day, a little bit in the morning, a little bit in the afternoon with a little bit of break. So it's by us being able to, it's by us being able to do these little human-like behaviors that it's going to allow us to, have no problems with Instagram essentially. So if you use bots like this, you're gonna get little things like you're following too many people, your account can even get banned, all of this crazy stuff. So I just recommend you stay away from all other Instagram bot programs. Trust me, I've tried them all. None of them work as good as Jarvee. So here we are in Jarvee, and you could see it is what we think it is. It is a program that it acts on our behalf for Instagram. I mean, look, we can choose to, let's go over to follow. We can choose to follow people, at whatever times of the day we want to do. We can choose to save posts and view stories and, browse the web and all of this cool stuff. And you can see right here, you can add as many accounts as you want. Something really cool with this is you can actually grow up to 500 Instagram accounts per month. I mean, how awesome is that? Think about if you are a cannabis company. What would you do if you had a cannabis page for your business and 499 other pages that supported that page? So cannabis memes, cannabis news, you could essentially create your own network and just dominate Instagram, control all facets of the space. There's so much cool stuff that we're gonna be able to teach you using this software. That's why you need to make sure that you're liked and subscribed to this channel. Do not miss a video because this is just a brief overview. In other videos, I'm gonna teach you how to do all that cool stuff. Go viral, gain hundreds of followers per day, gain engagement, build a community, network, all that stuff. So make sure you are liked and subscribed. So this is Jarvee. So now I'm gonna show you where to get Jarvee, what you're gonna need to run Jarvee, and then I'm gonna show you how to install it. All right, so now I'm gonna be showing you what you'll need to get Jarvee on your computer, where to find Jarvee, and we're actually gonna go through and set it up. And welcome you, those of you that decided to probably skip all of me talking and just get to this part. I welcome you. Make sure you like and subscribe. All right, so all we're gonna do is we're gonna go to jarvee.com. And then once we get to jarvee.com, you can see that there are 3 different packages. We have the starter kit, which comes with 10 social accounts, which means you can grow up to 10 Instagram accounts. And Jarvee also has features for different social media platforms like Facebook and LinkedIn. So you could do, your Facebook, your LinkedIn, and your Instagram, or 10 Instagram accounts. Then we also have the professional one, which is up to 70, then premium, which is 150 social accounts. So I recommend for those of you starting, just to get the starter, you can always upgrade. And remember, you get that extended trial if you click the link in my bio below. So first, we're gonna need to purchase Jarvee. And then what we're gonna need is something called a VPS, or a virtual private server. Now, what is a VPS? Well, Jarvee is a software that needs to run 24 hours of the day. Well, our computers aren't on 24 hours of the day. So a virtual private server is essentially a computer that you rent out somewhere, somewhere in like Vietnam or Switzerland or something. There's just a basement of little Raspberry Pi, little computers that people rent out to us. And essentially what we're gonna be able to do is we're going to be able to log on to these computers, install this software so we can run it 24/7. It's super easy to do, super easy to access. So let me show you how to do it. So for a virtual private server, there are 2 places that you can get them. One is called Turnkey. I use this for a lot. This is a more expensive VPS platform, but it has really, really quality stuff. And then another one is called Green Cloud VPS. That is another one. It's pretty good. I'm gonna link both below. For this one, I'm gonna be showing you how to do Green Cloud VPS. So now what we need to do is we need to download a VPS. So let's type in Green Cloud VPS. And then what we need to do is we need to go to Windows VPS, and we need to get something called the Mass Planner Optimized VPS. Now, it even explains to you what a VPS is. Our Mass Planner Optimized VPS are perfect for running Mass Planner software based on the latest CPU. So what is Mass Planner? Mass Planner is actually a social media automation platform that is incredibly similar to Jarvee. So this whole thing is basically made to run Jarvee. So now what you want to do is you want to choose your plan. I recommend getting the starter plan, and you could use the starter kit for the basic Jarvee plan and the mid-tier Jarvee plan. You could use both of those. If you're going to go for if you're going to go for the premium and you're going to be running 150 accounts, then I recommend getting the advanced, but just get the $26 one. And then what you're gonna do is click order now, and then what they're gonna do is they're going to send you an email with the information of how to get onto your VPS. So once you've purchased this, Green Cloud VPS or whatever VPS platform you have chosen will email you the information to log on to your VPS, okay? They're gonna log you some information. It's gonna look like a username, a password, and an IP address. So an IP address is essentially, a long string of numbers. It says like 113.333, something like that. So you can Google what an IP address is if you need to be familiar with it. So it's gonna email you that information, right? It's gonna email you your login information for your VPS. Now, if you are not a Mac user, you're just gonna type in remote desktop on whatever you're using, PC, whatever. Type in remote desktop and then log in like that. So type in remote desktop, and then it's gonna ask you for the information of the desktop that you're trying to log into remotely, and you're gonna put in that information you got in the email. Now, if you are a Mac user like myself, you're a Mac user, what you need to do is you need to go to the App Store and download an app called Microsoft Remote Desktop. Okay? Type in Microsoft Remote Desktop. So you can see it right here, and then what you're gonna do is you're going to install that in your computer. So once you've installed that in your computer, it's gonna look like this. So let's open up mine right here. So you can see I clicked on it and it logged on to my Jarvee, but let's actually close this and open it up so we can see. So now we've opened up Microsoft Remote Desktop and it looks just like this. So once you get your information for your VPS in the email, all you need to do is type in new, and it's gonna give you an IP address. Like I said, you're gonna put an IP address right here. It's going to give you a username. It should say administrator. You're going to type that in here. It should give you a password. You're going to type that in here. Okay, so let's give it a name, Bobby's VPS, and you know, it'll look something like this. No, it won't look like that. And you know, it'll be a long string of numbers. You're gonna put that in here. Whatever your password is, whatever you know your username is, and then just press X. You're gonna see it show up right there, and then you're going to be able to click on it. So I'm gonna click on it, and it's not going to let me log in, obviously because that was all fake that I just put in there. But yours will let you log in. Now, if for some reason it doesn't let you log in, I recommend just emailing the support team at either Turnkey or Green Cloud VPS. They're super nice, they're really easy to handle, and they get back to you very, very quickly. And they'll even log in for you if you're having trouble logging in, which is pretty cool. Okay, so once we've actually logged in, so you're gonna log into your VPS, and it's gonna look like this, right? It's gonna look like some old, you can see this is a Windows 2012 desktop. It's gonna look like this. Basically, it's just gonna look like another computer. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to go to Google, you're going to type in your email, and then you're going to go to whatever email you purchased Jarvee with, and then you're essentially gonna install Jarvee on your computer. Once you've installed Jarvee on your computer, you're gonna get something like this. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to social profiles and you're gonna add your first account. So add profile, you can see we could add Facebook accounts, Tumblr accounts, Instagram, YouTube, Quora, Pinterest, LinkedIn, all these things, but we were to choose Instagram. And then what we're going to do is we are going to put in our Instagram information. So Bobby's info, and then let's say I'm gonna type in my username. First of all, make sure to follow me on Instagram at The Influencer CEO. And then I'll type in my password, you know, make it up, and then click verify account, and it'll log in your Instagram account, and then you can go play around with all of these features, and it will start acting on your behalf. So that is it. That is all you need to set up Jarvee on your computer. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so we just showed you how to set up Jarvee, what I believe is the most powerful marketing software of 2019 on your computer. But if you want to skip ahead, and just start growing right now, Bobby, I just want to start growing right now, comment I want in below, and I'm going to send you a link to the actual settings that I use to grow my clients' Instagram accounts. Send me I want in, type I want in below, and I'll send you that so you can start playing with it right now. I also want you guys to comment what you want to see with social media automation and tutorials and things like that, and I'm gonna get around to making that. So that's it for today's video. We talked about the most powerful marketing software of 2019, that is Jarvee. We talked about what is social media automation, what do other social media automation accounts look like, which one should we use, how do we set it up. So remember, like and subscribe. Fastest growing channel for entrepreneurs on YouTube, that is this channel. Make sure to follow me on Instagram at The Influencer CEO. I always answer my DMs. Remember, this is remember, this is a multi-part series. So in this video we went over what is social media automation, what's the best program, how do we install it. In the next video we're gonna be going over how do I actually grow my Instagram account using social media automation. So make sure you're subscribed so you do not miss that one. That will be coming soon. We post daily. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.